Well, good afternoon. It's a great pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Rupert Heathcote, and I've taken over this term as Headmaster of QEH. My first thoughts, of course, are for all of you, your families, and the wider QEH community. I hope you're all well and safe during these really quite challenging times. It's fair to say I didn't quite envisage the beginning of my first term as Headmaster of QEH quite like this. There's been no time really for easing into the job. It's been an intense few weeks, and we've really been focused on getting our virtual school up and running in this challenging and unprecedented period. Obviously, the vast majority of the students and teachers are at home. We're running a full timetable of classes throughout the school using various digital platforms. And clearly this has been an incredible steep learning curve for all the staff, but I've been absolutely blown away by how the staff have adapted and embraced these skills. 4 weeks ago, many members of staff had never heard of Zoom or Microsoft Teams, and I'm sure the more recent OEs amongst you can think of some of the teachers they remember and would be amazed how they've embraced these new technologies. But they're doing an absolutely fantastic job on behalf of the students. You're all very familiar with the values of QEH and the warm and friendly community, which really is at the heart of making the school the special place that it is. And really it is at times like these when this really comes into its own. So we're maintaining our outstanding teaching and learning, both in and out of the classroom, virtual classroom in this case, and continuing to provide the outstanding and proactive pastoral care and support, which of course is more important than ever at this time. In terms of the alumni and the OE community, I'm really looking forward to meeting as many of you as possible in the months ahead. And I'm sure that once restrictions are lifted, then James will be relaunching all the scheduled events we had planned. We are immensely proud of our OE community. You are our finest and greatest asset and our best advertisement. It's critical that we maintain the strong relationships which we nurture with our students whilst they're at school when they leave. I think it's a real responsibility of ours to stay in touch and offer support in their first few years of life outside school, as this can be tougher than some of them realise. But then as our alumni gain more experiences, we as a school must tap into these for the benefit of our current students, be that mentoring, careers guidance, tales from the real world. And we hope you have fond memories of your time at QEH and want to return and support the current cohort of students. Building and developing relationships between the school and the OEs is one of my top priorities in the coming months and years. And so I hope we can encourage you to visit and engage with us more and more. I'd really like to thank you in advance for your support, and I look forward to hearing from you in the weeks and months ahead. All the best.